in video game history. Tonight, I am proud to announce that by popular demand, we have a very special treat for everyone.
Castle Santiago, home to a dreadful dynasty of vicious video gaming vampires. Legend has it that these evil beings can be destroyed by a stake through the heart or exposure to sunlight. This does not suffice, however, for they may be brought back to life by means of a sacred rite that can be performed once a century when the moon is in the third house of Pisces. Slayer Santiago, the world's one and only video gaming vampire, has awakened and is ready to take over planet Earth. And with the help of Vampire Kamura, the entire galaxy.
Got something stuck in my face. That's why you should always eat before you stream, not during your introduction. That intro was pretty dope. Thank you. It's not complete yet. Still working on it. But I was getting sick of my other one. My other one was kind of lame. I thought this one was better. Thank you, Sports Gaming TV. Welcome. Let's go over here for a second, shall we? Hey, what's up, Ghost Tom? How you doing, man? Where's yeah, does my microphone sound a little bit better today? Not as bad as it was yesterday. What's up, Antonio? Antonio! Welcome. I can't believe you guys all showed up for just a little Nintendo Direct Mini. That's it? Doom Eternal for Switch news? Yeah! I completely forgot about that. How about Sports Story? The sequel follow-up to Golf Story, or I keep hearing something about a Monster Hunter game. The only other thing I can really think of off the top of my head is if there were more Assassin's Creed games coming to the Nintendo Switch. If somehow Capcom got like Devil May Cry 5 running on the Nintendo Switch would be crazy, right? That'd be kind of like, you know, pretty big news. It's the stuff yesterday. Watched the Final Fantasy. Oh, good. Yeah, that was intense. I was gonna come back and stream later in the day, but my voice, and you can tell, even this morning, I just couldn't talk yesterday. After the stream was over, I just couldn't talk. Lost my voice. That's not happened to me in quite some time. Possible, yeah. Well, supposedly, I read like this interview that Nomura was trying to get 15 to run on the Switch. And they had technical problems. He didn't say it didn't happen. Like, I'm pretty sure The Witcher is like a year older than Final Fantasy 15, so I could see why a game like that might be possible because it's a little bit older. Yeah, that's true. The PlayStation 4, though, the way that they render their heart, like their graphics, they like have some kind of like magical dithering system. You can like see it on like Death Stranding and even Final Fantasy VII Remake. If you look at like the 3D models and stuff, and essentially just like, if you like really zoom up on things, you can see like, you know, all of them, all of the games that are on PlayStation, they all have like this dithering effect, like on hair. Maybe it has something to do with the way that they're doing the anti-aliasing on the console, but whatever it does, it just makes everything run like really nicely. I'm hoping like Nintendo Switch and Nintendo, like with this Switch Pro that they've been working on for a while, I'm hoping it just kind of comes out and it's like, yep, like you want a smooth upgrade to next gen Nintendo, Switch Pro. You know? Send it on out on the big boat. Hey, what's up, Altair? Let's go over here. Where's my... I hate that my soldier body is showing up before my head does. Guessing it's over? No, hasn't even started yet. What's up, Discord? Chan, I think I know you. Breath of the Wild, dang, I really want more story into that game. Yeah, I would too. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if... I mean, I would be very surprised if we got Breath of the Wild 2 or anything about Calamity of Ganon. I have a feeling like... So the last time we saw one of these, it was really a lot of indie games. And it was games that we had heard about a little bit before that were coming out for the Switch. I feel like now we're gonna get the big meat, you know. We're gonna hear about the big third-party games that are either supposed to be coming to the Nintendo Switch soon, like Doom Eternal. Oh yeah, I could see that too. Yeah, like some of the spin-offs for Assassin's Creed. Absolutely, yes. I did get the PlayStation 5, so that was great. It happened at 3 o'clock in the morning. I also like just straight up like just yesterday, like I was like awake until 2 a.m. anyways. And then I had woken up, I had fallen asleep, I had woken up like 30 minutes later. And I was so dehydrated. I think it must have been from all the screaming and stuff. And I was like, my throat was just like done. And I said, oh, I might as well just check my phone and see what's up online. And I forgot that I actually had the Best Buy PlayStation 5 pre-order screen like up on my Chrome browser. And I turned on my phone and then literally there it was. So it says, please, you know, add this to cart now. I was like, there's no way this can be real. I was like, Best Buy's site must be glitching out. And I remember it was earlier on in the night. And just for the hell of it, I tried it and it worked. And I was fully charged. And yeah, and it says that I'm going to get it. So that was nuts. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. I feel bad for my wife. She was like in the middle of like some kind of work phone call, work Zoom meeting, and I'm like breaking all the glass in my house because I'm an insane person. Let's put on some music, shall we? Not too loud, though. But it's Final Fantasy 16, that's true. Very true. Let's go to the Battle Bridge, shall we? See what's going on over there. It's been a while since we've visited. Oh, she knew it was coming. I gave her full heads up saying like, hey, if Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 comes, or... Where am I? There I am. You know. I said, hey, just be prepared for a lot of noise. He's like, all right, well, how much noise? And I said, well, said, remember the Zach Fair, the last trailer for Final Fantasy VII Remake, the reaction I made for that? I was like, this, if it's Final Fantasy 16 or Part 2 announced, I was like, it's going to be twice the amount of noise and twice the length. Like an echoing, like a rolling scream. That wasn't just a single, like, ah! That was what I call a rolling scream, and that it just kind of rolls on and on and on and on and on until you actually have to get up and roll out of the room. Costs less than the PS4 Pro. Hey, I mean, not for nothing, but look at the new RTX graphics cards. The 3080s, I mean, they're priced way down than like the 2080 Supers that were going for like $1,200. It was ridiculous. Anyone who bought a 2080 Ti, rip. RIP. What's going on in that recording over there? Anyone screwing around with my armory? No. Good. Yeah, oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I know. You think people would be as much into console gaming as if it costs as much as PC gaming? I don't think they would. I don't think they would. Just my gut. I get the moonlight sky behind me. What about Midgar? Can we see that? No? Okay, fine. Give me the moonlight sky. Hold that goddamn grenade, alright? Hold it down! Don't you dare let go of that grenade, even though that's not how the technology works at all. Where is my goddamn chat? It's always something, you know, with these chat boxes here. They really hate everything. Whoa, 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 slow down! What the hell? Well, depending on what grenade you use. Sometimes as soon as you pull that pin out, there is no explosion preventer. Thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah, so all the music here, this is all from the remake's jukebox tracks, but it's without the static and the sound effects. I can't tell you where I got it from though. Alright. So long, Altair. We barely knew ye. When is this gonna start? Oh, in 40 minutes, okay. I'm just trying to see what other people are saying here on Twitter about it. Imagine if everyone who owned Demon's Souls on PlayStation 3 got the remake for free. Because of the whole cross-buy thing. Imagine that. Only 3 games. What is this idiot? Oh, I see what he's saying. Also, the 3DS discontinued, unfortunately. But we all knew that was going to happen, right? Imagine how exploitable. Are you planning on doing any content in the same way for... Are you planning on doing any content in the 16 like how you did a lot of those OST rips and such for 7 remake? I mean... Well, I should mention that even though some of my tracks are extended versions of their songs, a lot of mine are custom, and that's how I got around the algorithm. I did custom arrangements of all of them. So that's why Square Enix hasn't taken down any of my videos. Unlike Hobbs and all those other, charlatans on YouTube who just straight up upload terrible extended versions of all the tracks and just drag the music through the mud. I hate those guys. I don't like those guys. So if I do end up doing something like that for 16, I'll probably end up doing custom arrangements like I did for 7 Remake. Because I never want any of my videos to get taken down. That would suck. I put a lot of time into those, And those guys who just straight up upload the soundtrack, they don't care. They just are doing it for clout, and they don't care. I knew one of the guys. He uploaded like a soundtrack for Final Fantasy. I think it was Final Fantasy 15. Guy said that he never even played the game. Didn't even care to play it. Never wanted to play it. Just wanted to upload the music, and that's it. Music almost breaks my ears. Yes. Yeah, so I do apologize. Yesterday I had Voice Mod, which is a program that allows me to kind of bring up the music like this real fast and stuff like that, and do all the weird sound effects and my computer sound and stuff. So anyways, I have that program on, and I had it not set up correctly with the microphone part of it. And I went back and I listened to the VOD, and I was doing the editing yesterday, and someone actually even pointed it out to me on YouTube, and I was like, yeah. I was like, shit, I gotta fix that. So come to find out, I was duping my microphone. My microphone filters were duped within the open broadcast software that I use for streaming. Ah, that's funny. I used to watch Benny Hill all the time on Nickelodeon. Way back when Nickelodeon, before they had even cartoons on it. How many minutes we got? 36? Okay. I gotta figure out whether or not I take my absurdly long vampire pee now or after the presentation. I don't think I can wait 35 minutes. And if anyone has ever watched me stream before, you know that I always take historically long pees. It's something that vampires just have to go through. You would understand if you were a full vampire. Nintendo Direct, and I have school today! Well, you know what you should do? Here's what you should do. You should get in front of your teacher's face, and you should be like, hey, teach, ain't no learning happening today! And just see what they say. And just really, get really close. Get really, fucking close to their face. I want you to be like this, almost like you're touching their face. Ain't no learning today! You know what I'm saying? That'll back them off from you real quick. What is with the filtering in this thing? As you can see, little... This shot is too large for my face. I have to go like this in order to show everything. How the old Chompa's doing? Looking good. As my kid is on a live session. just like, you know, send a little clip to your teacher being like, yo, teach, what the fuck is wrong with you? Huh? What the fuck is wrong with you? Anyways. Duck lips. Selfie time! School doesn't even teach history right. Well, yes. Depending on, I guess, what school you go to. Like, I remember, like, literally, I went to public high school. And, the books we were using were so old that they, like, still had, like, the Berlin Wall being referenced, like, in the friggin' books. And I remember, like, my parents, like, I remember they were like, oh, yeah, what are you researching? I'm like, oh, you know, whatever. And they looked, my dad, like, I remember he actually picked up my history book and he actually said out loud, what the hell? So they're still teaching about the Berlin Wall? D. Stanley knows what I'm talking about. The school that we went to is a piece of shit. Gas leaks regularly. Air conditioner wouldn't work. Heat would come on in the summer. Didn't like a ceiling also like collapse like on a teacher? I was just remembering that the other day. I'm pretty sure like I had a teacher who had like a ceiling like collapse on her. The kid owns only English math at the moment for some reason. Cyber school is strange. I think on the education system is actually good, so I'm laughing at you all Americans and Transylvanians. Hey, what's up, Mystic? Welcome! Welcome. We definitely had a ceiling collapse incident, yes. Lawsuit is what happened. We're learning about atoms? Oh yeah? Did she teach you about the fruit atom? Hmm? Ever hear about that one yet? Adam's apple? Ah, get it? eShop cards? Oh, nice. And when it's all shit, I can just buy Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Yes, or you can enter my contest. Why don't I get up that contest link, huh? Where is it? Maybe I should just take it. Ah, here we go. I'll just take it and I'll post it right in the channel here like a good content creator. You want to enter a contest that doesn't have many people entering it, by the way, for a physical edition of Super Mario 3D All-Stars, and enter the contest. And I'm going to announce it tomorrow, because tomorrow's already Friday. I want to play it at 12 a.m. Well, you can. If you're like me, you've already downloaded the digital version, and you're also getting the physical version, because you're, you know, a crazy video gaming nut job like I am. Plus, I don't actually know, I mean, Mystic, it might be a different case for you, but I know in USA, usually, like, digital games on release day, I've never been able to play a game that I bought digitally at midnight on the day of its release. I always had to wait until the eShop, like, updates at, like, I don't know, 11, 12 o'clock during the day. I have no friends on Twitter. Tag me then. I don't care. Just enter it. Get that daily dose of trying to start that collection, hoping it launches. I know. Sure. It doesn't, I mean, I say tag a friend, but it's really just to get more people to enter into the contest. But, you know, if you are people entering into a contest, you typically don't want a lot of people, so think about it. I mean, you know, you see these ones, like, I saw one on Twitter the other day, and it had, like, you know, same exact thing set up as mine, and you know, it just had a picture of Mario there, but they had like it had like almost 67,000 like likes. I'm like, bro, you're never gonna get that unless you are really lucky. I mean, not that I don't want to deter anyone from entering into contests or anything like that. Everyone has a chance, of course. But, I mean, realistically speaking, statistically speaking, you're more likely to get something if you enter a contest that doesn't have many entrants, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm full of shit. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I'm out of touch. Alright, time for my historically long vampire piss. I swear I won't take very long this time. I will not go for very long. Maybe a little long. Not too long. I'll be right back, alright? Wow, yeah, this song really does sound good. Right? Is that right, Cloud Strife? Or excuse me, ex-soldier. Hey, attack. He's standing right there. I can't do anything until you attack, bro. Plus, you're the one with 255 health. I only got 666. I'm way ahead of you. Fine. I guess we'll consider this a stalemate.
During the week, you have 5 more nights to catch up on all the movies you might have missed. Isn't that a nice reward for working like a dog?
I gotta remember to fix that. Get rid of that Twitch logo.
Honey, what's going on in the living
pesky
room?
purple
Oh, well, that's Baron
Twitch
watching a tape
logo.
there.
Because I ain't a VTuber like Pokimane.
I've thought of something. Why don't we rent a video tonight?
Yeah, can we please? On a weeknight? Yeah, come on, Mom. It's okay.
Which,
Sure. Come on. Let's throw caution to the wind.
well, yeah.
Come on.
Anyone else know about Pokimane?
Open during
But we'll talk about it after the commercial. Gotta shut up there in the middle of my own friggin' commercial.
Hold on, you two.
Way to go, Baron. I knew you'd think of something. Save us some popcorn.
Welcome to the Vampire Command Home Video Network, a media rental facility available to all Vampire Command personnel. Don't worry, we won't bite. Over 32 categories of movies.
These people look way too excited to be renting
No more
old-ass
waiting
movies
in
from
line
me.
at those other movie rental stores.
I think we gave them
Over
a little too much
10,000
cocaine on the
videos
set.
available. So, what are
Guy's
you
moving
waiting
faster
for?
than
Join
anyone I've ever
Vampire
seen. Look at
Command
this guy
today
spin.
and
He's
take
gonna
advantage
cause a
of this
tornado!
exclusive limited time offer.
Oh. Well. This stinks. It's a tornado! One of them there cyclones! I remember I was like driving away from supposedly a tornado, and I literally heard someone like say that, "Hey, watch out for that there tornado!" out the window. I felt like I was like either in like Wizard of Oz or like, you know, some kind of like old western timey kind of movie. I don't know. Random, I know. It's early in the morning. Look at my hair again. It's all screwed up and all over the place. Now it's fine. All good. All right, let's listen to how this sounds. Ooh, that sounds good. Sounds a lot like Alex Mukala's. Like a lot. What are we getting in the direct, though? You're going to get Mass Effect Trilogy. You're going to get Monster Hunter. That's what we know so far, right? We're going to get a Kelowna collection, supposedly Kelowna remastered. So we're going to get that, and then we're going to get, there's one more. What is it? What am I thinking of? Hang on. Let me think here. So no, I don't think Smash DLC news. That's like a big game for Nintendo. They would want the spotlight to be directly on that game. I don't think this will be Smash Brothers related. Don't get me wrong though, I would love to find out like who else is in that Fighter's Pass. Or maybe we're getting some new Mii costumes, or maybe some new stages. I don't know. That would be pretty cool. I'm honestly kind of thinking that maybe if we do get Smash Brothers news at some point, maybe we'll get some kind of inclusion of a Mario Brothers, 35th anniversary sort of thing. Maybe there'll be a new Mario Brothers character that's playable in Smash Brothers. I don't know if you guys ever considered that, but this is technically the 35th anniversary year of, the year of Mario Brothers anniversary. So I would expect that Nintendo might play up Mario a little bit more than just a 3D All-Stars game and a couple of Lego sets and shoes and whatever. Yeah, remember that? Like Year of Luigi, they did the new Super Luigi Brothers. And then they had, what was it? Then they have like Luigi's Mansion. They had one of the Luigi's Mansion, or maybe they didn't. I feel like there was another Luigi game or some kind of Luigi thing other than Super Luigi Brothers that came out during the year of the Luigi, but that was a big deal. You'd also remember that Nintendo, like in the past, when it was like, I think it was the Famicom's like birthday, they released the Game Boy Advanced Game Boy Advanced Micros. That was shaped like the Famicom or looked like the Famicom controller. So there was that. There might actually be some I wouldn't be surprised if the next main direct that we got, we actually saw some, not the Switch Pros, but just different versions of the Switch, like collector's editions, which we've seen none of. Dr. Luigi, please don't add Waluigi. Why? I think he'd be pretty cool. I'm also like never like a guy like, you know, I wasn't, you know, having an ARMS representative I didn't really, you know, agree with, but you know, it's a game character. I'm not like a gatekeep being like anyone who plays, you know, anyone who plays any of the DLC characters is like not like a real fan. Like I'm not like a, you know, some kind of gatekeeping guy like that. If they want to add in like, you know, a new Mario character, I'm saying that's fine. As long as Crash, Geno, and Spyro are all considered. They would just make a new game and just put it on the NES? Yeah. Well, I mean, what is it? Limited Run will still do that. And there are Kickstarter games. If you ever, you know, you can go and buy brand new, like, 8-bit NES games on, like, Kickstarter. I know that there are a lot of companies that'll do that. What was it? Bloodstained. The Castlevania kind of game. There was, I think there was, like, a pixel version of that game. And I remember they actually put some collector's versions on NES cartridges. So it does actually happen. I know. I mean, doesn't it feel like, you know, I mean, it just feels like Crash and Spyro should be in there. You know what I'm saying? It just feels like they should be in there. Let me make sure that the audio is all set over here. Oh, Mystic, good job. I see that you entered. Excellent. Oh no. Oh no, Ricky. Oh man, apparently the 3080s have sold out. The RTXs. I didn't even get a notification about it, so that's odd. Then they added Joker, bruh. Oh! I do not know what has happened. I'm phasing out of the space-time continuum. There we go. That was close. Every now and then it gets a little dicey, you know. Sometimes I just, you know, sometimes I just disappear. You know, I just... Hello. What if I was just a lightly floating head? Not gonna lie, this is fucking cool. I could call myself the Gas. Welcome to the Gas House. No, that sounds like I'm a Nazi. I'm not a Nazi. I'm just a gaseous floating head. It kind of looks weird with the background in here, and it like looks like that I have like darker facial hair. It also looks like my eyes are just massive, like bug eyes. Like, even if I just increase it a little bit, it looks bizarre. Like, oh, hello. Who wants to die? Okay. So, which is the correct number? Here we go. There we go. Yes. Make sure you have the Sylph scope before you know, go ghost hunting. I heard it enables you to identify them. That's a good one, Ghost Tom. Oh, really? Oh, man. Great game. I rented that game so many times. I never beat it, though. Never beat it. You gotta turn this down? There we go. Do I have my... I don't even think I have my old car scene. That's too bad. I really wanted to take a spin. I think I actually... Do I have my regular car? I think I do. It's just not sailing across a destination. At least not to my knowledge. Yeah, this is my more recent stream setup, so I don't think I updated that scene. I have my car though? Oh yeah, I do. What's up, killer? It's been a long time, buddy. Alright. For real, when is this actually starting? That's pretty cool. Symphony of the Night, good game. Alucard stole my look completely, but that's fine. It's a little arrangement we have. I give him video gaming intel, he kind of leaves me alone and he shows me his moves. Yeah, I know. I'm working on a new scene for the car. It like kind of reminds me I should probably go back and work on that sometime soon. I started a while ago. It involves like more like I've been doing stuff with like 3D, and when I started I didn't really know much about 3D, so it looks pretty rough, and I haven't showed it to anyone because it's super rough, and I'd rather have it look a little bit next level. So it's actually me and my car speeding towards the screen, and as it looks like the car is about to hit the screen, the angle shifts to a side view where it actually shows the car, and I'm not sure if I want to keep this angle or not, where it shows the car crashing into a wall of like televisions, and the televisions blow up, and then that's the transition point. Pretty cool, right? I'm gonna try to do that. I don't really like the perspective on it now though, so I might, when it cuts to when the car crashes into the screen where it looks like my car is about to crash into the screen, I might do like a 3/4 view so you kind of see it from like the back right. I don't know, we'll see. I've had it for a while. It actually was something I started for Dr. Disrespect way back in the day, and then I ended up finishing it for him. And I originally was a Lamborghini, so I changed it over to my white car, my Mustang, and the only thing I added to it, I think I worked on it like 3 or 4 months ago now, it was just a ramp. Because before it was just a car just colliding with, you know, a wall of TVs, and I said, well, that doesn't make any sense. Slayer wouldn't, no one would, who the hell is driving into a wall of televisions? Unless it was on a ramp, and there were like explosions around it, like maybe there was a flaming ring, like kind of like Monster Truck Rally style. So I have a ramp in there now. The perspective is drawn back a little bit, and pretty much the car and the surroundings and everything is like 3D or illustrated, and then it's like a video version of me. I will finish it. It takes a lot of time. And also, like, it's like, for me, I'm kind of like always, I feel like sometimes I'm always putting the car before the horse. If that makes any sense? Like, creatively speaking, I'm always like imagining how to create something, and then I'm always having to kind of like go back and actually learn how to do it, because I don't really know how to do 3D extrusions that much. But I do now know a little bit about it, so. Pronto, when it crashes, I wanted to like do something where like glass is like blowing up and stuff, and there's like little bits of like blood, and maybe there's like a vampire bat like flying in the background too. I also was thinking about maybe asking a friend of mine who does some animation work to actually animate it for me to make it look like an actual like animated sequence, but I was like, maybe it might not fit in with the rest. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. I have like some other like ideas that I started to that I haven't done anything with. Other scenes for me on here. I have like this one where it's like an interactive scene. I think I actually had it when I briefly played Sea of Thieves, and it was a pirate one. And I had a full boat with a spinning wheel, and I had like the pirate's outfit and stuff, and I started animating a hat, like a pirate's hat, and I actually had I had a raven at the time, but then I actually started working on another raven Simon, my old Raven. He was another Raven, and he was part of like the Face Rig program. And I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that, but Face Rig is something where VTubers will use, and they'll hook their camera up to it, and it will match their facial movements, and they will essentially plug that data into a 3D model, and the 3D model's mouth will move when you move your mouth, and so on and so forth. And I found essentially how to make one of those, and I started making a new Raven for me. And then I started thinking of like, going even one step further, having this Raven that could actually talk to me using like an AI algorithm. And then that's kind of like where I stopped, because it was getting to another level of complication. Oh yeah, but what the hell is going on here with this thing? Is this thing even happening?
입니다. 오늘은 그랜드 피아노를 만들어 봤어요. 인형을 놓자마자
Oh man, it's like happening now. Oh wait a minute, this is an audio from that.
오늘은 그랜드.
Anyways. Hey, Symphony of Night is a really good game though. It's a game that I don't own physically, I only own digitally. I never owned the PlayStation 1 version. But that's a good game. Also, I just want to say, I feel like everyone who watched the PlayStation 5 thing yesterday and then proceeded to stay up all hours of the night, if they were like me, I feel like everyone is just exhausted today. So I also am suffering from very low energy too. I actually might go grab like my cold brew coffee like right over here in the next room before this begins, because I am desperately trying to keep my eyes open, because after this ends, I'm literally gonna like face plant and take like a 12-hour nap. On Steam, we add some songs from that to this. Oh, absolutely. I was looking at it and stuff, and I was talking to a couple of different guys who I know they're friends of mine who have played all the, every different version of, the original 1 through 6, and I've had some good recommendations sent to me. So essentially what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to actually get the original Super Famicom versions of these games and play them. I know, my god, I might just go get like a cup of coffee real quick. Do I have another BRB screen I can throw up here real quick? No, but I'll throw a commercial in real quick here. I'll be right back, okay? I'm gonna go grab coffee. Coffee!
Hi there. Are you feeling hilariously evil? Are you feeling your life is lacking a certain something? Well, don't worry. That's very normal for humans. But just laugh it off, because you're about to join the most hilariously evil organization on Twitch.
Join Vampire Command, established in the heart of Transylvania, and home to a dreadful dynasty of vicious video game vampires, the Counts of Santiago.
We already heard that song. Let me get some other stuff up on here. The original Super Nintendo is also quite buggy. I believe it. This is gonna wake me up here. I don't know if you guys have ever had Khalifa cold brew coffee with almond milk. Man, it really hits the spot. Direct trade, whatever that means they didn't have to go through GameStop to get it. Right. Alright, let's get ready for this shit. Three minutes. Also, chat is disabled for this? Wow. That's a little new for them. Hey, beat the heat, not your meat. Actually, do whatever you want. Yeah, can we just talk about how... Yes, it is. I don't intend to drink all of it, but... Let's see, what could you guys understand for scale? This is a regular can. It's not soda, but it's seltzer. Pretty big. 48 fluid ounces. I'm gonna have to pee like a mother after this. Looks like syrup. Enter mocha, delicious coffee, dressed as a drinkable... What, really? But it's not... It's a drinkable dessert, but there's like no calories in it. So what exactly am I drinking here? I wonder if this... It's probably shit. We brew it slow. Or less acidic. Oh, I like that. I am a chronic heartburn sufferer, so anytime I can drink something that doesn't have as much acidity in it, I don't also like saying acidity because it just makes me start like salivating, like I feel like I'm getting like heartburn just saying the word. Pretty good. Oh, I know why this is probably flickering, because I don't have the light turned up all the way, because I'm not going underneath an insanely bright light so early after only getting like 3 hours of sleep. No. Salivating. Salivating. Drooling all over the place like a little naive twerp. Oh yeah, so long story short, 3D Puppet, Simon. That was something I was working on. I also started working on like this rat man, like Ratner. Oh, it's starting. Turn this off. Okay. We've now seen this, a couple of times we expected. Whoa. Here we go. What is this? Monster Hunter. Yep. Called it. Yep. The worst kept secret in video gaming.
Just got an important letter. It looks like we've got a rampage on our hands.
Yeah, if you've never played any of the Monster Hunter games, I'm sure this will be a good entry point for people on the Nintendo Switch. Monster Hunter is a lot of fun. I played it a lot on the 3DS. RIP. RIP. Let's pour one out for our 3DS Pros. No longer in production. Yeah, it takes a kind of like a different approach to it. It's like people sometimes say it's like Pokemon, but it's like you're hunting and capturing these beasts as opposed to, you know, training playful little Pokemon creatures. So you end up like training your hunter, and you can see the bosses. They kind of get progressively more and more, you know, threatening. And obviously, some monsters are rarer or more difficult to defeat than the others, and you can co-op it, which is always fun. You can play with a couple of different friends. Dauntless also kind of does that too. Not saying it's the same type of game. I think Monster Hunter's got a better story. Oh, so what is this? A new Monster Hunter. Cool. 10 days after my birthday. Main game. Cool. Looks like a golden retriever.
You can play the latest installment in the Monster Hunter series wherever you are and however you'd like. We've prepared a trailer for another title, so please take a look.
Whoa, Luke. You're a Monster Hunter pro, I would say then. 900 hours. I think the only game I've ever played that much is maybe PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. Which I just want to die when I say that. I want to die when I say that.
It's no mere coincidence that you were given Red's kinship stone, and now a Rathalos egg. This is destiny.
What is this?
I'm so glad you're still alive.
This is a Monster Hunter.
I'd never see you again.
Whoa. What in God's name is this?
Okay, pal, let's do this.
Hey, what's that?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous, but it'll work out.
It looks like Pokemon, like, you know, sprites, but like with like Monster Hunter?
Red?
Right?
Moon's blessing emerge.
Quick, hurry! We don't know if it's the right monster. Our mission
Yeah,
is to
I was
see
gonna
if it
say,
truly
it
has
has like that animated quality to it.
Rathalos are disappearing from their natural habitats.
An angina?
You have 1,600 hours on Final Fantasy V? Damn, dude. Gross. That's right there. Looks like... Oh, you're right. Oh, wow, that's far away. It's like 12 months away.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to our third Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase. What you've just seen is a first look at Monster Hunter Rise and Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings
Is this
of Ruin.
like Monster Hunter,
Stay
but
tuned
it's
for Monster Hunter
Pokemon?
Direct after this presentation, which will provide an in-depth look at both games.
Oh!
This Nintendo Direct Mini
Cool.
Partner
Okay.
Showcase presentation will deliver the latest
I'm already
information about upcoming
moderately
Nintendo
more
Switch
impressed
games
with
from our
this partner
development and
showcase
publishing
than the
partners.
last one.
More videos in this series will be released this year. All right, let's get started.
Let's.
Move to the rhythm with boxing exercises.
No shit, a new one?
The sequel to Fitness Boxing, where you can enjoy working out to the beat, is coming to the Nintendo Switch system. Grab
I've
your
never
Joy-Con
played this, but
controllers
Mrs.
and match
Santiago
rhythm
plays
like
this
1,
and
2.
Just Dance a lot, and
Select your favorite music
she likes
and
it.
courses.
So,
Then
cool.
get to it with boxing exercises.
I know this game was incredibly popular when it
Customize
came
your
out.
instructor's outfit to provide even more variety for your workouts.
Why do they look like, you know, dead dead or alive characters.
Several features are included in this installment.
Or like characters from like
a two-player mode,
beach
an
volleyball
alarm function,
from like GameCube.
and the ability to turn off
beach
boxing
spikers,
moves.
volleyball.
Save data
Shout
also
out to
carries
anyone who
over from
remembers
the
that.
previous game. So use all these features to help keep you going. Select any one of the 9 instructors, including 3 new ones: Janice, Hero, and Karen. All of them have their own distinct personality and are here to support and motivate you. Box to the beat when Fitness Boxing 2, Rhythm and Exercise launches on Nintendo Switch December 4th.
I don't like how that text is a little
today.
off on that box. Rhythm and Exercise is off. It should be up, scooted up about maybe like 3 or 5 points. Just bugs the hell out of me.
An all-new Disgaea game is here, dude!
Whoa! I'm not so much into Disgaea, but I do know that this series is very popular. And why am I hearing like... I just heard like a sound effect from
A
another
zany
game.
brand new installment of Disgaea
Karen
is
for
coming to the
Smash.
Nintendo Switch system. Meet Zed, the protagonist of Disgaea 6. But he's not just some lowly zombie.
Dude!
As a result of super
Disgaea 6 is
reincarnation,
here!
He'll become stronger the more he dies. Vibrant characters full
Also,
of personality
people get
also
really
make their
upset now
appearance
if you
in
call them
Colossal
dude
Showdown.
for some reason.
The
I
beloved
found that out the other
over-the-top
day.
battle system
People
makes
get
a
like
triumphant
upset
return.
if you call them dude. There's a group
And
of people
now,
upset if
max
you refer
damage
to
is
them
in the
as dude.
quadrillions.
They get upset.
And the max level is nearly 100 million. Reincarnate in a variety of worlds and face off against the strongest god of destruction.
Dude, you just got hit for a
Get ready for an experience that
999,000
defies
damage.
common sense, genre, and destiny. Disgaea 6, Defiance of Destiny, is coming exclusively to Nintendo Switch
Dude!
Summer 2021. Plus, the previous title, Disgaea 5 Complete, will be free to play for a limited time in a special game trial event exclusively for Nintendo Switch Online members.
If you want to get into Disgaea 5, I own the game. I probably have played it maybe 2 hours. It was fun, but just
Defend
not
your
fun enough for me to
turf in a
continue.
ruthless criminal underworld.
What the heck is
There's a
this?
whole lot of trouble.
Wait a minute,
The
Paradox
name is
Interactive?
Goldie.
What is
Way
this?
down Chicago way.
I run the fortune tellers.
But if you're looking for a good time, ain't no better place.
I am a performer by art, but keep my business out of the spotlight. Capone and Angelo don't really know what started their
Oh, this looks a little
feud,
jank
but
now that I'm
I
looking at
did.
it.
I poisoned Capone's supply and made Angelo take the fall.
She's like sabotaging the mob.
These people are merely players in my symphony. The world is my
She's getting run over by cars,
and
bro.
the star. And we
It
are
has like
about
the
to
menu
put on
system
a
aesthetic
big
from like
show.
Bioshock,
I'm coming for her in a gang.
but it's like a management simulator, kind of like
Come
sneaking
and get it.
simulator,
You know you
but
ain't gonna
management
find
style.
it
I don't know, like a
in
spy
the
simulator, spy management.
A terrifying threat draws near in this tactical shooter.
Another sniper game? Or a new
We
one?
closed the trap on Hitler's North Africa campaign. But
Yeah.
what next?
This is a new sniper game.
I'm headed for San Celini, a secluded island to Italy's southwest.
Yeah.
My target is
Yep.
General Tobias Schmidt. Ought to be a straightforward mission, with no surprises.
I like from now on, anytime a sniper
What could
game
be
like gets
easier?
ported to the Switch, I'm not going to be surprised. All the games should be on the Switch. They're all like well optimized games, and they're not like crazy graphic. They're just really cool with like the bullet time stuff. Those guys know what they're doing. I think it's great, and I have enjoyed some of the sniper games that they ported on the Switch already. I know. That's why it runs so good on the Switch. And that's why Nintendo, they love these kind of ports, because it's easy for them to do. They know it's been around for a while. There's also a lot of like data and analytics of the game running.
Here's a quick look at what else is coming to Nintendo Switch this month.
What?
It's a little too quiet in the long dark. Brave the quiet apocalypse in this exploration survival game. You're on your own as you journey through a frozen wilderness in the aftermath of a geomagnetic disaster. A chilling narrative awaits in the Wintermute story mode.
Not
Or
really my type
enjoy
of game,
hours
but
permadeath survival gameplay.
cool to see that they're getting a
Experience
follow-up.
true survival on Nintendo Switch later today.
And I love the shadow drops. I sometimes hate him, but I also love him.
PGA Tour 2K21. Play against the pros on visually stunning real-life courses. Hit the links with friends locally or online. Or run full seasons and tournaments with online societies. A physical version of this game swings onto Nintendo Switch September 25th.
Isn't the point of like having like getting a game like the PGA game or like a baseball or
thousands of story events and ability
basketball, whatever? Wouldn't you want to like play that on
each time you hack and slash your way out of the underworld?
A console that has a little more graphic fidelity, especially a game like golf where you like literally like half of the game is like looking around and looking at the sights. I don't know.
Dive into the fantastic land of Wonderworld. Welcome to Wonderworld. Leo and Emma were led here by the mysterious maestro Balin.
What the hell is
Wonderworld
this?
contains 12 dreamlike stages.
This looks awful.
Including an ocean stage, a wind stage, and more. As Leo and Emma, you'll don costumes to wield a variety of abilities. Ride the wind to float in the air.
There was a game kind of like this for the N64 where you actually like took control of like animals and you'd like have like their powers.
Each costume's abilities and collect hidden statues to progress to new stages.
It was not a Wonder World or whatever Wonderland game, but
menacing bosses await at the end of each stage.
It was called like Silicon Valley something or other for the N64.
Also pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend in a co-op mode. Combine your abilities and navigate through stages together.
You know, the Last of Us 2 Limited Edition is not sold out yet, really?
Balan Wonderworld will make its grand entrance on Nintendo Switch Spring 2021.
So it's a Square Enix game. Interesting.
Your new life in a fantasy world is about
I heard
to
about
begin.
this one. Again, I'm not the biggest Rune Factory fan, but
this heartwarming RPG.
I know a lot of people are going to be happy about this today.
As a young man or woman with no memories, you'll get a fresh start in the rural town of Rigbarth as a peacekeeping ranger.
Are we going to get that Mass Effect trilogy today?
In addition to protecting the town, your day-to-day will include harvesting crops and fishing in the river.
Mario RPG? Oh, both of those would be amazing. Oh my god.
You may even find a special someone to start dating.
I don't think any of the Square Enix games other than Mario RPG will make it. Maybe or Chrono Trigger.
A new battle system allows you to perform combo attacks with allies to take down monsters.
I don't know about that.
Begin your life anew in a fantasy world.
They would do that deal.
When Rune Factory 5 comes
Mario
to Nintendo
RPG,
Switch
I'm kind of surprised that's not on there yet. Chrono Trigger Earthbound, yes.
This next title will be our last announcement.
Oh, okay, it's Ori. It's Ori. So no Mass Effect. That's interesting. They made 4 games, 4 Mass Effects. Yeah, I know that they did, but a re-release of like the original 3 for like next gen. I think that's what people were speculating, or that's what at least was posted on the retailer's website. Okay, interesting. It's coming out today. Wow, they're really... What is this? Whoa. What in God's name? Holy hell, that's a big collector's edition.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase.
There's like a whole tarot card set or something.
Stay tuned for Monster Hunter.
Oh yeah, let's watch this. Let's watch this. Bonus Direct. Hold on to your ass.
Hello there, everyone. I'm Ryozo Tsujimoto, producer at Capcom.
What's up?
In this direct,
Sugimoto.
we'll be showing off the latest games in the Monster Hunter series. To kick things off, please
Maybe this will
take a
get me
look
excited
at
enough
this
to go
announcement
install
trailer.
Monster Hunter I have on my PC. So, didn't we just see this? It's probably going to be a longer version of that trailer, right? Still wondering why Sega was all about this.
Oh, that's my pop.
Let's go!
Fascinating. This
just
looks
got
like really good
an
to be on
important
the
letter.
Switch. If I'm
It
going to be
looks
like completely honest.
We've got a rampage on our hands.
For a Switch game, this looks pretty good, actually. That thing was disgusting.
It's been 50 years since the last calamity. That monster is known as Magna Mallow.
Magna Mallow. I know they do. Like, this game looks great, considering it's a Switch game. I know. What's like really like too bad about like the Xenoblade, I did enjoy Xenoblade Definitive Edition and Xenoblade 2, but you can like run those games on your PC and make them look better. It's like, oh man.
Shall we
That's
go?
why I'm so happy Nintendo's coming out with like a pro version of the Switch. It'll unlock all those games. It'll make those games look like so much better.
So, what did
And
you
if I
think
get a
about
Switch
Monster
Pro,
Hunter
it means
Rise?
I'll finally be able to be comfortable enough
The
to
Rise
hack
in the
my
title refers to
original
the idea
launch
of
day
hunters running
Nintendo
up
Switch.
cliffs and making use of the
I mean,
verticality
don't tell
of the
Nintendo.
environment, as well as our desire to create a game that gets lots of people around the world bursting with excitement. Monster Hunter is a
I will
hunting
not.
action game series
I will not
where
play any of
players
those
get to
games without
confront
consulting you.
huge
How's that sound?
monsters in majestic natural environments. It's been 16 years since the debut of the series.
Wow, this game is
And
that
this new
old?
entry will take advantage of the portability of the Nintendo Switch to provide a Monster Hunter experience that anyone can enjoy
Look at these
whenever
very stock
and
photos
wherever
that they
they
use for the backgrounds.
Now, before we talk more about the game itself, I'd like to introduce Yasunori Ichinose, the game's director.
All right, let's see what this.
Hello,
oh yeah,
everyone.
this guy's
I'm
a
Yasunori
nerd.
Ichinose,
Such a
director.
nerd. I'm
It's nice to be
very
here
confident
today.
about this. These guys are both like nerds.
First, I'd
I'm
like to talk
very
about
confident
the new
about this
actions
game
we've
now.
added to this game.
If they showed the director and he was like some guy in
This
like a
game will
business
let you
suit,
go
he
to
had
all
like a
kinds
great
of places
haircut,
on the map,
like you know, he's
such
like
as
some
cliffs
guy with like you
and
know
elevated
a
platforms.
chiseled jaw, I'd be very worried about this game. I'd
These
be
new
like,
actions
oh
are
man,
made
that guy looks like
possible
he
thanks
works
to
for
a little
Electronic
creature
Arts.
called the Wirebug.
That guy, he looks like a
The player
nerd.
carries several of
Game's
these
gonna be
small
good.
bugs around, and they allow you to climb to a variety of places that would normally be out of reach.
Really? Okay, that's good to know. I've heard that
Additionally,
before. I've heard
there's a
the
great
sound
variety of
emulation
actions
or
you can
the
perform by
sound
combining the
on some of the
wirebugs
other
with attacks.
versions that came after
Using
the original
these
was
unique
not
attacks with your
so
favorite
good.
weapon is what the combat is going to be all about.
That's like a platypus turtle.
Thanks to the Wirebugs, there's now a lot more variation to movement and attacks, leading to versatile, fast-paced combat. Next, I'd like to talk more about the environment.
Yeah, I'm like a little curious, like how these guys, if like you know,
When you
this
start
team
a
was
quest,
the team
you'll
that
be whisked
Ooh,
to
man.
an open
Boy,
map
it's
that
looking so
forms
rough.
one single, seamless locale.
Okay, it's a little better there.
Of course, we've made sure to create the
I've
locales
heard that
to
too.
make full use of the Wirebug's ability.
That's why I'm like I really would rather. I mean, and most of the time,
Now I'd like to
unless
tell
it's
you
like
a little
emulating
bit
like
about
a
one of the new
like a
areas
3D
in this
game or
game,
something like that.
which
If
we
it's a
already
pixel
showed
game,
a
I'd
glimpse
usually
of in the
rather
trailer
play that on
just
the
now,
native hardware
called
if I
the
can,
Shrine
or
Ruins. From
if
the
it looks
starting
and
camp,
emulates
you can run
decent
down
enough
the
on like the
mountain
Super
to get
Nintendo
to the
Classic,
field.
which I have mine hacked, so I probably already have Final Fantasy VI on there.
This area is characterized by the scattered ruins of an ancient shrine, hence the name.
When they first
I
showed
can't
this like
explain in
avatar and
too
the
much
characters,
detail, but there
I
are
thought it
lots
was
of
like a
things to
Xenoblade
discover
Chronicles
across
2
each
DLC.
locale, so I hope you take the time to explore when going on your hunts.
It is a 15 no clue when Final Fantasy VII manages.
Next, I'd like to show you a new type of canine buddy known as a palamute.
Final Fantasy VII sounded really good because
These
Iomatsu
canines
is like
can run around with hunters sitting on their backs. While you're riding
really
one,
like got
your
to
stamina
understand the
doesn't
Yamaha
decrease,
sound
so you can
equipment
keep
when
running
he
at high
was
speed
making
for as
the
long as you want.
soundtrack.
You'll also be able to perform various actions, like
Also,
using
like the
certain
sound
items,
live, like
or
the sound
recovering your
font that
health.
he used for that game was like it was.
As an
you know,
attacker
it's
type,
like
they will
you
help
know,
you
you
out
listen to
in
sound
various
effects in that
ways.
game, like the metal clang. Everyone always talks about that metal clang that you hear in all of his music.
Naturally,
it was
the
from that
feline palico
sound
from past games
font that he
also
used
make
for that
their
game.
return again. They will help you out as a support type.
Well, you know the rest. Hey, take it easy,
You can
alright,
take
man?
2 buddies with you on a quest, and you are free to decide which
Buenos
combination of
noches.
buddies you want. In multiplayer, each hunter can bring 1 buddy with them.
So you have blue dogs.
Next, I'd like to talk about the new monsters.
Getting serious Ghost of Tsushima vibes with this music.
First, this is the flagship monster for this game, Magna Mallow.
Okay.
We can't show it in full yet, but it's a fearsome fanged wyvern with a strong air of menace about it.
It looks like it's also like holding like a...
The next monster
something in
is
its mouth.
Acnosom. Acnosom is a bird wyvern that attacks hunters with its characteristic crest by changing its shape and using it as a weapon. This monster is the bird wyvern Great Izuchi. Its main characteristic is that it tends to move around in groups of 3, attacking all at once or in succession. The key to hunting them lies in how you defend against these attacks. And this is the amphibian Tetranodon. It swallows up gravel to expand its body, and then charges at hunters. As its body changes, so do its attacks. So you'll
that's
need
hilarious.
to change your approach on the fly while dealing with them.
Yeah, I mean, Monster Hunter, they've always kind of
As you
prided
can
themselves
see,
on the boss
Tetranodon
fights.
and Arzuros are in a fight here. We are working on new gameplay elements that arise through fights between monsters.
That's
We'll
so
share
cool.
more about this at a later date. Of course, there are other returning monsters, including Arzuros and plenty of new monsters too. So please look forward to more
Gotta
monster
include the
info
original
in the
OGs,
future.
you know what I'm saying?
Next, I'd like to show your base in this game.
Yeah, I do too. You can tell it's like definitely samurai
Your base in
inspired.
this game is
All like
called
the-
Kamura Village. You'll find all the conveniences a hunter needs, like the smithy and other facilities, and all kinds of colorful characters. The story in this game unfolds through the characters of this village.
I just got an important letter. It looks like
we're out of Rice
we've
Krispie treats.
got a rampage on our hands.
Or
I
that.
can't say anything yet about the rampage, but
Looks
we
like they're
are
making that-
aiming to
what is
provide
it,
a
that
new
taffy?
experience with this. So please look forward to future
Two
announcements.
cats that like making that. I don't know what that is. That
We hope you liked what we've shown so
Japanese
far.
delicacy.
To close things off, I'd like to share the release date and the details on the different versions.
Oh.
As we announced in the trailer, the game will release on March 26th, 2021, and you'll be able to choose from the
Not sure about
following
that box
versions.
art.
The Standard Edition and the Deluxe Edition with a bundle of recommended DLC. Supply will be limited, but all versions will include
Yeah,
special
this almost
layered
seems like
armor
it's
for
more of like a
Paladin
mainline
and
version
Palico,
of Monster
plus
Hunter.
a novice
World
talisman as
definitely
pre-order
was its own,
bonus.
like bigger thing.
Also, we will be releasing these 3 amiibo from Monster Hunter Rise on the same day as the launch of the game.
Oh, 3 new amiibo,
Using
huh?
these amiibo
You don't
lets
say.
you unlock special layered armor.
Available exclusively at GameStop
On
locations?
top of that,
Jesus.
you can also enter a daily lottery in the game for a variety of useful items. We will provide more details on these amiibo in the future. We
Yeah,
hope
we're
you'll
looking
get
at
them along
art
with the
renderings
game.
of them, not in the actual amiibo, so they're pretty
The game
early.
will also have some compatibility features with Monster Hunter Stories 2, which we also announced today. Please
Okay.
look forward to more information on that as well. For more information about Monster Hunter
Alright.
Rise, please check out our official website, which will go up later today.
I know.
Pre-orders for the download version will start shortly after this Monster Hunter Direct.
And they'll
So
line up
please
on
head on
eBay
over to the
within
Nintendo
seconds
eShop
for
and have a look.
$800.
Please check with your local retailer for pre-order information.
Okay.
That's all for Monster Hunter Rise for now. But Mr. Ichinose has a few final words for you.
Thank you for watching this introduction of Monster Hunter Rise. We are currently working hard on completing the development of this new Monster Hunter game. Your reaction to this announcement will give us strength and motivation.
Aw.
So please let us know what you think.
Okay.
Please look forward to future updates. We hope you'll enjoy Monster Hunter Rise.
Crack a smile once in a while, man. Because of everything. I feel
Alright,
that.
next up, it's my pleasure to introduce
yeah,
the newest
now
RPG
we get
in the
a whole
Monster
nother
Hunter
Monster Hunter
series.
game.
Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin. Please take a look.
Okay. So we're gonna get an extended trailer of this game too. Fascinating. We're getting the Pokemon anime side of Monster Hunter. It's a fascinating series. I've never played the Monster Hunter Stories games, but
it's no mere coincidence.
I know
that you were
they have
given
a
Red's
very
kinship
large
stone,
following.
and now a Rathalos egg. This is
I feel like there was
destiny.
like 12 GameStops near me, like before the pandemic, and then after there was like 11. Like only maybe one of them closed. But that's like the problem with GameStop is that there's too many stores like within the same vicinity of each other. Like I could drive like a mile or two in every direction of where I live, and I'd probably hit at least 2 GameStops.
Okay, pal, let's do this.
When I was going down the list of ones just to call yesterday for the PlayStation 5, I called like almost like close to 20 of them.
If I said I wasn't nervous,
And they were
but
all
it'll
like
work
within
out.
like a 3-mile drive of me.
Red? Moon's blessing emerge.
Quick, hurry! We don't know if it's the right monster. Our mission is to see if it truly has catastrophic power.
Rathalos are disappearing from their natural habitats.
An Anjanath?
A what? Some of these guys look like Pokemon. Oh, rip. R.I.P., man. I hate when that stuff happens.
In this game, you'll become a monster rider, traveling the world with your
You were
monster
gonna go out
companions
at that
as you
with your
tackle
brand new
quests
license.
and
You were gonna
experience
go get
a
like,
rich
you know,
story set in the
you're gonna
Monster
go get like,
Hunter
you know, Rad
universe.
Racer on NES, and then
You'll
they
be
were like,
joined on
nope.
your adventure by a number
Guess
of
again.
popular monsters from the main series, and the bonds you forge together will have far-reaching implications as the plot unfolds. Our emotional story begins with the mass disappearance of Rathalos from around the world.
Rathalos.
As the descendant of the legendary rider named Red, you have a
Characters look like
fateful encounter with a Wyverian
it's
girl
sprites for Pokemon.
who has been entrusted with an egg. I can't say much more at this point in time, but just as the title of Story suggests, we're working hard to provide fans with a fantastic narrative worthy of the series.
Oh, really?
On top of that, we're including elements that connect this game with Monster Hunter Rise, so please look forward to that as well.
Yeah, that's shitty then.
With the game slated for release
honestly,
in summer 2021,
any of those old retro stores now
we
that
hope
still
that
exist
Monster Hunter
around
fans
me. I mean, there's
and
one
all
that's
fans of
pretty close to me,
RPGs
and
in
they're
general
all
will
the things
enjoy
they have are,
Monster
like,
Hunter Stories 2,
grossly overpriced.
Wings of Ruin.
And I go in there and I criticize them.
We can't wait
or
to
at least I
reveal
did before
more
the
about this
pandemic,
game in
and I
the
was like,
future,
you guys are
so stay
out of
tuned.
your minds. I was like, why would someone come in here and pay you $200
Today,
more for something
we
they could get on
introduced you to
eBay
two
for
new titles,
cheaper?
Monster Hunter
Like, I was like,
Rise
it just doesn't,
and Monster Hunter Stories
like, well, it's the
2.
guarantee that it's here in front of them and they'll be able to look at it. I'm like, yeah, but it's not worth
We've
an extra
created
$200
official
bucks.
websites and social media accounts for each title, so please go check them out. We are also planning to provide more updates at TGS 2020 Online on September 25th.
I was wondering what was going to happen
and
with that, if
Capcom
Capcom was going to be
TGS
there.
Live
So
2020 on September
yeah,
26th.
that should be happening next week, right?
So please stay tuned for more information.
Next Saturday? Okay.
Thank you for watching this Monster Hunter Direct.
$85 for Mario Kart 64. What the hell? Get out of town. What you should have done is you should have driven your car right through their store and been like, here you go. I'll give you my car. That copy of Mario Kart. And then you'd be like, now clean up this fucking mess. Yeah, well, exactly. In Mario Kart 64, it's like, you know, yeah, emulating that game is no problem. So this was actually a pretty cool little direct mini. I'm pleasantly surprised about that Monster Hunter game. I kind of wish that more of what was being rumored was actually shown. Mass Effect, like that would have been cool. Or I heard also that maybe there was going to be a new, like a Duke Nukem pack or collection or something like that, containing all the newer Duke Nukem games other than the first 3D one that I think is on the eShop. But it was still a cool direct either way, and I'm glad that I watched it. But anyways, I'm gonna go. Where's my yeah, here we go. Thank you again for everyone who tuned in. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go face down into my Tempur-Pedic coffin for a few hours at least. Just chill out the rest of the day. I need to like get my bearings, go exercise, eat some real food other than these big Newtons that I hate eating. I'm gonna go shit my brains out because I just drank like half of this thing. Yeah, and I guess next week we'll do this again when they have the Tokyo Game Show. And there is definitely going to be big announcements there, 100%. So, thank you again, comrades. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Oh yeah, get ready for Mario. Of course, Mario's tomorrow, right? I'm saying stream next week. Tomorrow, here. I guess whenever I wake up. Whenever I get the actual version sent to me, the actual copies, I'll announce it. That's gonna be fun. Maybe I'll try to like get it all done by like 10 or 11. Well, we'll see. I'll get on though. I'll definitely get online tomorrow. Yeah, we'll play through Mario. It's gonna be good. Until then, buenos noches, amigos.
Santiago.
If your knees go and your teeth go, maybe you bumped into
Santiago.
He flies through the night looking for a bite, but he's back home by daylight.
Santiago.
If you're sort of, or you're a little, it's certain you run into
Santiago.
If your heart goes, or your mind goes, man, you had a brush with
Santiago. Santiago. Slayer Santiago.
What are you still doing here? Go watch one of these guys. Any one of these idiots over here, just go watch them. Just don't stand here and stare at a blank screen. Come on!